After working on the Scottish mainland for 4 years, I moved up to Shetland for a better life. Hello, my name's Luke and I'm an anaesthetic nurse and I work for NHS Shetland. I lived on Shetland until I was about 17 or 18 and then moved away to go to further education like a lot of young Shetlanders do, and then didn't come back until 8-9 years ago. One of the big draws to come back here was the fact it's so safe for my family, and that my family could do interesting things. They could have space, they could go out fishing and all that kind of stuff, have our own little patch of heaven, as it were. Obviously, bringing my wife up, she was quite nervous leaving her friends behind, and it's turned out in the few years we've been here that she's made some of the best friends of her life, just because people are so open and easy to get to know. She's been able to start her own business, manufacturing croft house planters, and it's become so successful that on my days off, I'll be helping make the products as well. One of the other things, apart from the job, that really drew me to wanting to live in Shetland was the chance to build a home for my family. We were able to do that on a nurse's wage, and we were able to build that in a beautiful rural location with an amazing view, which anywhere else in Britain you'd need to be a millionaire to do. As a theatre nurse working in Shetland, what I really didn't expect was the fact that this is no cottage hospital. This is like a district general hospital shrunk down in a remote location. So we're dealing with much more complex cases that would usually be transferred straight to city hospitals. We need to work with until they can be medically evacuated by aircraft, so you're doing lots of stabilisation and transfer work. And our elective lists are also quite interesting. We're taking on cases as big as nephrectomies and large bowel and general surgery operations, and we also do specialist lists like ENT, Max Fax, gynae, all those kind of lists that you might not expect or find in a small cottage hospital, but we're certainly doing routinely here in Shetland. You work with a small team, and it's a team you work with day in, day out, and you meet all the different challenges together. One of the really good points is that we rarely have agency staff, so we're often in a very trusting relationship with each other. Theatre anaesthetics can sometimes become a little bit about just fixing people rather than getting to know them, whereas here you do get to know your patient, you get time to speak to your patients as well. You can just have a more kind of holistic sense of that you're really helping in a small community. Because of our remote and rural location, you just never know what's going to come through the door, so your level of clinical skill needs to be higher. What I would say to anyone is that you'll find it rewarding, you'll find it challenging, a life-changing experience. Why don't you come on and become part of the team?